Hi folks, I hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas, albeit a bit strange this year, so I hope you've all managed to make the most of it in these strange times, and you've all managed to stay safe and keep well. Just before the main video starts, I'd just like to say a few words. I'd like to thank all of you guys. The encouragement you guys have given me over the last year to keep continuing to do these videos has been overwhelming. I've managed to get out over the last couple of months and do a few matches, and the amount of people that have come up and sort of said, oh, we love watching your videos, has been yeah, it's been overwhelming, and I really do appreciate all of the, you know, the great feedback that I get from people on a bank, just people walking by, other fishermen, and all the messages that I get sent via YouTube and Facebook, and that it's been absolutely fantastic, and I really do appreciate it. So thanks ever so much, guys. It just helps, you know, sort of keep the enthusiasm going for doing the videos. It's not been easy since the first lockdown, and then we was allowed to go back match fishing, because the matches are different now. You can't really film a lot of the banter that goes on, because there isn't any, because we don't sort of meet up in the car parks. You know, you can't really follow the way in. It's yeah, very difficult, but so trying to add in as much atmosphere as I can with social distancing, and it's not easy. Obviously I work full-time, got a family, so yeah, trying to yeah, to fit it all in has been difficult as well, but you guys have really encouraged me to keep going, so thanks ever so much. I really do appreciate it. So I'd also like to just thank everyone else, you know who you are, that have supported me over the last year during my fishing. It's once again, it's been overwhelming, and I really do appreciate it. So yeah, you guys know who you are, so thanks ever so much, really do appreciate it. So anyway, I'd like to wish you all a happy new year, and yeah, who knows what it's going to bring. We're all kind of hoping that we can get out of this COVID situation, but yeah, we'll just all have to just kind of, like, you know, just take every day as it is, and yeah, just keep our fingers crossed that it's all going to be over soon with this new vaccine, and that's going to work. So anyway, guys, once again, really appreciate all the support you've been giving me. I'll try and do as many videos as I possibly can. Obviously, I don't think there's going to be many matches coming on now, because all the tiers have changed, and yeah, everything's just going to be coming into a bit of a lockdown again, I think. But maybe I'll just go and video myself doing some fishing. I'll try and do a bit of that for you. So once again, Happy New Year to you all, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you all in the swim soon. Take care.
Well, morning folks. Apologies for the rain on the lens. Yeah, it's been absolutely smashing it down this morning. So anyway, hope you're all okay. I'm at Boddington's again for another Ringers Pairs. It's the 13th of December, and I'm on peg 90, so I'm on the higher numbers this week. Peg I've never fished before, to be fair, and as you can see, very unusual for me, but I've got an umbrella set up behind me. I'm just sort of sick and tired of sitting in this wet weather, and I just thought, right, today I'm going to see if I can get myself comfortable, because I know it's going to be like long waits between bites. So I thought, right, I'll stick a brolly up behind me. So yeah, it's not always easy to match fish with a brolly up, but because of the peg I'm in, I'm having to sit quite high up off the ground, because the water's come right up here now. It must have come up almost a metre, I think, since last week. So yeah, it's got much more well, higher level of water in it anyway. So yeah, so I'm just sat on the bank here. It's not one of the pegs where you've got the concrete steps that you can sit on quite comfortable, this one. So, and there's not a lot, I don't know if you can see there's not a lot of room behind me for casting, but yeah, some of the lads, and thank you very much, I don't know if you can see over there, but just the other side of the fence line there, they've cut all that back to sort of aid the casting for us on these matches. So thanks ever so much, lads, really do appreciate the work. So yeah, my partner Mark Leader, he's on peg 69 on the low numbers. Normally a pretty fair peg, to be honest with you. I'd say in that section that's one of the favoured pegs. So yeah, he seems to be getting good draws at the moment, which yeah, I hope that carries on. Yeah, peg 90. There's normally the odd fish here to be had, but last week it didn't fish very well here at all, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Yeah, because of the weather, I'm not going to do a great deal of filming today, so but yeah, in my section I've got Pete Caton just sat to my left. Pete's not there at the moment. I think you can see there's his box, and then there's another guy stood up there on that path there. That's Nick Speed. Never fished with Nick before, so yeah, really pleasant guy. I've had a little chat with him this morning. Lovely fella. So yeah, I've got my work cut out with them too, so in my section. But yeah, I'm just looking for a couple of pulls and just hope it goes round and see if we can get in the money. Anyway, I'm going to, we ain't got long now. I've only got about, what we got, just 10 minutes left, that's all. So I'm almost set up. I'll just show you my little setup today from outside. There you go. As you can see, it's a little bit cosy there today, so I try and keep myself nice and dry if I can. So hence the reason I haven't got the wipe that off. Hence the reason I haven't got my glasses on at the moment. It's a right pain in the backside. Did try some contact lenses, but yeah, didn't get on with them. So, but yeah, stuck with the glasses, I'm afraid, now for the rest of my life. But yeah, which isn't ideal in these wet conditions. But yeah, as long as this brolly holds up, that's keeping that rain off of me while I'm sat here anyway. So, and the wind as well, because it's quite windy. I don't know if you can make that out. So this is the venue. Like I say, it's Boddington Reservoir, not foggy at all today like last week. Last week I couldn't see in front of me rod. So but yeah, I'd just like to say, actually, for those of you that watched the video last week, you noticed on my very first cast I had a crack off. Second cast I had a crack off but didn't film that one. The first one was embarrassing enough, and it was just the feeder had literally just cut through my loop. And yeah, it's quite a common thing from what people are telling me. And I was using a new shot leader, which was Guru's Shield. At the end of the match I went and spoke to Steve Ringer, as you know, who's a Guru guy now, and yeah, he wasn't too convinced with the actual spool of line that I had. So messaged Adam Rooney during the week, and he's been absolutely fantastic. He's all over it like a rash. He's now going to get that spool of line, giving it to Steve today, and he's going to test it. So thanks ever so much, Adam. He sent me out some new shock leader and a couple of feeders and some stems and everything, so that's really good of him. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with the product at all, because loads of people use it and it's a good product from what I'm hearing. I just think wherever that could have been, it could have been a number of things actually that's caused it, but it's more than likely that it's been stored for a while in the wrong conditions. It could be, you know, a hot light on it and all sorts of different things. So anyway, Adam's going to have a look at that and test it anyway. So right, I'm just going to get my last few bits and bobs going, and then yeah, hopefully we can start chucking it out there. It's obviously going to be difficult to cast today because we've got a really strong wind going from right to left, which is going to create quite a bit of a tow from left to right, I think. So yeah, it's going to be heavy feeders to just try and keep them in place. And just work my way out. Probably going to start at about 70 metres and then just start, you know, chucking out as far as I can go beyond that, which probably ain't going to be a lot beyond that today with this wind. Anyway, I'll come back to you soon once I start fishing. See you soon. Alright guys, yeah, just before we start fishing, I said we've got Nick Speed with us. I've never fished with Nick before, never met him before, so here he is just behind me now. I've got to keep my distance, obviously, for social distancing. So how are we doing, Nick? You good?
Yeah, good mate.
You sure? Or not today? Day like today?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm looking forward to it. Just something different, especially. It's a bit of a drive for me, but I love this style of fishing. We might not even get a bite, then
that's right.
Might get a few bites. So it's the anticipation, isn't it?
It is different. I mean, it is very different, but it's amazing how many match anglers come along and want to get involved in it, because you're just waiting just for that one pull sometimes, like I did last week. And it's not really, that's not really sort of match fishing style, but I don't know. I mean, for me, it's relaxing, isn't it? You know,
it
so
is
it is. Yeah,
it gives you time to think about each cast, and
it gives you a chance to have a look at the water and see if you can see what's going on.
Yeah. What food have you brought?
Pork pies. Everyone knows about my pork pies. When it gets really desperate, cup of tea and a pork pie, the rod goes round. Yeah. Last week it took about half an hour after every pork pie, but it did go round.
Yeah, usually I'm one of these. Usually whenever you do something, you always get a bite. So I've occupied myself with a few things: soup, coffee, tea.
There you go. Food. Well, I buy the mini pork pies because if the first one don't work, I've got 5 more to have a go at. Anyway, Nick, hope you have a good day.
Yeah, best of luck.
I'll see you later. Cheers, pal. Ta-da. Hi guys, quick update for you. Yeah, been fishing about an hour and 10 minutes now. I'm into my second cast. First cast, I left it out there for about 55 minutes. Nothing happened. No one along here's had a fish apart from Jay. He's on peg 83, I believe, so he's not in my section. And he had one literally after 2 minutes of it being out there. And as far as I know, no one else along here's had a fish yet. So I have heard on a grapevine, I don't know if it's true, but I heard on a grapevine that Steve Ringer and Phil Ringer have both had a fish each. Steve's on peg 7 on a dam, Phil's on 110, which is the very last peg, right up the far end. So yeah, he deserves to get a fish up there because it's a horrible walk. But yeah, as far as I know, I haven't heard anyone else catching a fish yet. So yeah, we'll keep plugging on. I'll come back to you soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, with a fish on. See you in a bit. Alright guys, apologies for the water on the lens, but yeah, it's just eased up a little bit, but it's just, yeah, just been constantly raining all day so far. Just get the odd little break and then it just starts up again. But, well, scores on the doors are, I've had nothing still. Nor my partner Mark. In fact, from the very first peg, which is mid 50s, all the way up to the guy behind me, which is 92, there's only been one fish caught out of the whole lot of us. So yeah, which was Jay Minter, I think. He's on peg 83, I think, possibly. But yeah, he literally cast out, 2 minutes later, boom, it's gone round, and he had his first fish. Not had a touch since. That's the only fish been caught all the way along here. Yeah, up in the sanctuary, so kind of 96 onwards, I don't know what's happening up there. I've heard that Phil Ringer's had a fish. I don't know what's happening over in the sailing club. I don't know how they're getting on there. All I know is on the down wall somebody has had 2 fish, I'm being told, and someone's had one and lost one. So I know Steve's definitely had one. He may have had 2 now, I don't know, but nothing for me. I'm on my 3rd cast now. So yeah, just keep doing long chucks, as in waiting a long time. So at the minute I'm doing 55 minute casts. Yeah, long time in between casts. Not going to be doing many casts today. So yeah, just leave it out there. I just hope it goes round. Currently fishing at 80 metres now. Started off at 72, and I've now worked my way out to 80, and just keep working my way out. Not an easy chuck with this wind. Got a really strong crosswind coming across, so you get a little bit of a bow in the line. But yeah, you just gotta keep going for it and hope it goes round. So come back to you soon. I'm gonna have a cup of tea now. Is it time? Oh, not quite time for a pork pie, but yeah, leave that for a little bit later. See you in a bit. Cheers. Right, guys, I hope you see me all right in the rain. 3 hours in now. It's just gone 1 o'clock, and yeah, Pete's just literally just had one next door to me. I think his partner's had one on peg 75, so yeah, they're doing well. There's really not many people caught fish today, let alone pairs. So yeah, so they're doing okay. I believe someone else has caught one on peg 68, which is next to my partner Mark. So there's been, what, 4 fish caught along here now? No, 3 fish caught along here now. No, that's it. So yeah, a bit tough. But anyway, I still haven't had a pull. Obviously, my partner still hasn't had one yet either. So just have to keep going. Hopefully, come back to you later with a fish. Well, as you know, when it starts getting really tough, and it is really tough now, mini pork pies have to come out. So 1:15. Gonna have a couple of mini pork pies, a cup of tea, and that tip's then gonna go round. Fingers crossed. Looks like the pork pie worked. Looks like the pork pie worked. Me.
Got the same fish on here.
Well, that's never happened to me before. Nick's speed, 2 pegs down, hooked a fish, and it's obviously come right through. It's come through my line. My hook's actually hooked into the fin of the fish. I've landed it. Nick obviously hasn't landed it, but we left the hook in the fish's mouth, put it back in the water, and now Nick's playing it. So as long as he lands it, it's his fish. So I still haven't caught one. But a bit of action, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Oh well, there you go, never mind. Let's go again. Oh. Well, it's gone round again. Hopefully this time I've actually hooked this one officially. I better call Nick to see if he's got one on. Nick?
Yeah?
You got a fish on?
Hey?
Have you got a fish on? No. All right, okay, hopefully this one's mine then. Well, my rod's gone round and it's bending, but if it's my hook's in its gob or not, I couldn't tell you. Well, would you believe it? It's 25 minutes to go. Stuck on the old trusty orange wafter, and just had a big drop back bite actually. Went out a little bit further. Apologies for the picture quality on the camera. It's still raining. Decided it wanted to pull back then. It's a nice sound, shock leaders come in the eyes. suppose. Well, I don't know yet, I've got to check its gob. I've got to check its gob first. Make sure there's not another rig in it. Yeah, that one's officially mine. Well looked. There you go, guys. Chocolate orange wafter. Oh, thank you, Mr. Fish. Saved the blank. Right. Let's get out there quickly and see if there's another one out there. Well, it's only been out there a few minutes. And it's gone round again with a very angry fish. Can't do anything with this at the minute. Oh dear. Believe that, sat there all day, nothing, and in the last half an hour, well, in the space of 10 minutes I've had 2 pulls. I was just packing my brolly away and it's gone round. So sorry for the picture quality. Back this one. It's coming over your way, Pete. Jesus. Can't stop it. Ooh. It's coming over your way, Nick. Again. Come on, come back down. That's definitely over your line now, Pete. was a shock leader just come into my eyes. Good sound. Angry fish. Well, this is an angry one. As I gain a bit, it pulls the line back out again. That's a big fish. That could be a section winning fish. That's over 20 pound, that is. Hey. That's huge. Thought it was a big one the way it was, didn't want to give up. God, that's a big fish. Well, that made up for my disappointment earlier on. So big I can't get out of my land in it. There we go. Oh, flipping out. 20 minutes to go, and I thought I was looking at a blank. Now I'm looking at a section win. Unreal. What we got left? Ain't even worth casting out. Right. Well, hope you enjoyed that bit of action. There's literally a minute to go, so I'm not going to bother casting out. I'm going to start packing away now. Hopefully film a bit of the weighing in. So come back to you soon. Cheers. Right then, guys. Well, I don't know where you can see me. Once again, driving away in the dark. Cool. That's been a tough day today. That was yeah, really a grueler with the weather. It's been absolutely horrendous all day. I was just lucky I managed to get my brolly up behind me, so that was a bit of a godsend, to be honest with you, because I felt sorry for the people that couldn't get their brollies up today, especially the guys on the damn wall as well, because that was blowing right in their faces. Yeah, that looks pretty grim. In the end, scores on the doors. I won my section with those 2 fish. What a crazy day, hooking Nick Speed's fish. Oh dear, they're finding out it's not mine. Oh dear, yeah, I was a bit gutted then, but obviously let that go so Nick could play that in. That was a big fish as well, funnily enough, but yeah, Nick ended up, I think, with 21 pounds, I think. I'm second in the section. But yeah, 20 minutes to go, 25 minutes to go, whatever it was. Rod's gone round, had one about £9, which I was really pleased with, to be honest with you. And then obviously, as you can see, literally as soon as I've chucked out there, 5 minutes later, boom, it's gone round again and had that big one. Unfortunately, my partner Mark didn't manage to scrape one out today, but that's just how it goes. That's Boddington for you. You can't beat yourself up. It's just, as you've seen today, you can sit there all day and have nothing, and then all of a sudden, bump bump, you catch 2 fish and win your section. It's just it's a cruel place in the winter. But yeah, so onwards and upwards. Next outing's going to be Boddington. Fishing was meant to be the International Winter League pairs and international rules, but unfortunately, because of COVID, the guys have really struggled with numbers because of these different tiers and so on and so forth. They've had to cancel it, and they're now just doing 4 opens. So I think one's December, one's January, one's February, one's March. So first one's next week. They're silvers only. I think there's only about 30 anglers on it, so they're only fishing the 1 bank. So yeah, I look forward to that. A little bit different. I used to fish a lot of silvers matches up there, haven't done for a while, so yeah, should be good fun. So hopefully be able to video a bit for you, and yeah, hopefully catch a few fish. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Sorry if the footage has been a bit rough with the weather and whatnot, but yeah, I do apologise, but yeah, I can't help with the rain. So thought I was going to be filming a blank as well, but there you go, managed to get a couple in the end. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for me. Really appreciate all the subscribers I've got and all the people that watch my videos. It really inspires me to keep going. So, but what I really do need is I get thousands of people watching, but they don't subscribe, I'm presuming because they haven't necessarily got accounts on YouTube. But yeah, if you can get an account set up and subscribe to my channel, I really would appreciate it. So anyway, guys, once again, I shall see you in the swim soon. Bye.